Y me encuentro acá en las inmediaciones del Distrito Médico de la ciudad de Chicago, específicamente en el hospital de la Universidad de Illinois, conocido también como UI Health para los locales. Y nos encontramos que hay una protesta activa, lo que en inglés se llama strike. Hay una protesta, los enfermeros de este hospital específicamente están exigiendo ciertas condiciones. Es un poco sorprendente porque viéramos que de repente pensaríamos que en estos países este tipo de cosas no ocurren, pero realmente sí ocurren. Ellos exigen mejores condiciones de trabajo, incluyendo la seguridad de los mismos enfermeros. Dicen que en ocasiones se encuentran con situaciones en las que los pacientes o los familiares de los pacientes son agresivos y no tienen ningún tipo de cuidado, ningún tipo de seguridad por parte del hospital. Y por supuesto ellos están defendiendo, entre otras cosas, ese derecho. Conversamos con unos de ellos y esto fue lo que nos dijeron.
1,600 nurses here. We have nurses in the ER that are getting physically hurt. There's not enough, they're not putting enough security or police officers in the ER and in the psych units. Nurses are getting physically hit in the faces, physically getting their teeth knocked out, fractures from throughout the whole hospital. Yes, we've had 18 negotiation sessions and we've had labor management meetings and they refuse to do anything else. They refuse to come to negotiate this week. They said their earliest negotiation is on the 26th.
We're striking for safe patient staffing limits, meaning we want our nurses to not have to take care of 8 and 9 patients at a time. So we want safe staffing limits for safety for our patients and also for our nurses. We're also striking for workplace violence protection. The hospital, they have put in place some preventive measures with metal detectors, but that does not protect us when patients get, irate and out of control and they hit and basically jump on or attack our nurses, which has been happening over the last couple of years. And when we call for help, we don't get any help and we get questioned, as if we've done something wrong. So we're fighting for workplace violence protection. And we're also fighting for just safety of our nurses. We come early mornings, we leave late nights. It's been a lot of uptick in violence around the area. And, they sometimes have us parking far away. And we're just asking for, safety or just to give us some closer, avenues to park closer to the hospital. And then what we call inflation wages or fair inflation wages. Our administration or our administrative teams, they have gotten upwards of 5 to 8% increases, and we're not even asking for that much. We're just asking for some fair inflation wage increases so that a lot of us live in the city so that we can live in the city and take care of our families as well.
So it looks like these things that you're asking for in these situations have been going on for a while. And on top of that, you have been trying to negotiate, this is what I am understanding, and you have not had any response from the hospital so far. Now, my question is, the fact that the DNC is starting today has something to do with this? Like, was this plan in order for you guys to be here by somebody else besides the hospital?
So we're not sure because we all have known the DNC was going to be here today. We've all known that our contract ended today. We do everything in our power to try to avoid striking. Striking is the last thing we as nurses want to do because our first priority is our patients. We're advocates for our patients first. We don't want to be out here. We started negotiations with our administrative team in June 18th, I believe, to be exact. We've had several negotiation meetings, or our team has had several meetings. Our CNO, which is our chief nursing officer, has only come to 2. That's the person who can make a lot of the decisions, right? And they don't want to come. She doesn't want to come to the meeting. So the last meeting that they had last Friday, our team even asked, can we have some meetings next week while we're striking? Our administrative meeting, UI Health administrative team said, no, we don't want to come to the table to bargain with you all again until August 26th, which is after the DNC, which made absolutely no sense to us because we're sitting in the medical district. We're one of 3 major hospitals right here in the medical district, close to the DNC. We want to be available if something was to happen, because we're close, right? But they don't want to negotiate. They didn't want to call, they didn't want to schedule any meetings with us. So we're out here still just trying to fight for, everything that we're fighting for.
Yeah, and the plan is keep the strike until you guys get a response, hopefully before the 26th.
Hopefully, yes. So we put out a 1 week, we gave them notice for our membership voted, 98% of our membership voted yes to strike. So we gave them a more than 10 day notice or intent to strike on today. That could have been avoided as well. But again, they didn't want to really, negotiate. They gave us extra meetings, but then they didn't want to stay the long haul to, take care of and get the business done, right? So here we are, and we are striking for 1 week. So as of now, we have no meetings scheduled. So if they don't call our team back to the table before the strike is over, we will be out here every single day starting at 7 or 7:30 in the morning. From today is our first day through Sunday, next Sunday, through the 25th. And we're just hoping, we're hoping for the best. We're hoping they call, give us some, dates to come back to the table. Because again, we don't want to be out here, but we have to be out here.